discussions, fun Halo discussions. With that said, we can move on to the final topic of the day. And that will be the topic that just keeps on giving. You just when you think you're done talking about Game Pass, there's something new. And apparently came out today that apparently Xbox is working on even more tiers to get people into Game Pass. Apparently, they are looking to move towards implementing a mobile tier, a cloud tier. They're experimenting with an ad-based tier, and did I say family tier?
No, you did not.
So
It's literally tiers below, eh?
yeah. So
wait, they're still working on the family. The family tier has been like a thing since like the past 6 months.
It was a pilot.
They've been working on.
It was a pilot in several several different countries. I don't know if that pilot like continued on and those people in those countries still have it. But yeah, they're experimenting with a bunch of different tiers. I think the one that's closest to fruition is the cloud only tier. But yeah, Xbox is planning on tearing us to death until we all get into Game Pass. Can't blame them for trying, but damn, like Nappy, how you feeling about this? As a mobile gamer, that you may just have a mobile only tier available to your compadres. I know you're a Game Pass Ultimate member, so you already get the mobile benefit, but
So the thing about streaming like a mobile tier, because actually it's funny because there was a topic. It's kind of was when I was working on my Razer Edge review. One of the things that I always talked about was yes, streaming is cool and all, but nothing will ever beat running your games natively on your device. And if they want to do a mobile streaming version, I mean, it depends. Like if you like have a device that has 5G and or 6G and you're connected to your Wi-Fi, maybe that can work for you. The mobile tier, I don't know how much money they can even like charge for a mobile tier. Because I mean, honestly, I think it should be integrated in with the cloud tier. To be honest with you,
maybe like charge the same price
that
as
doesn't
Apple Arcade, probably.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, it's just like the cloud base is like I do like the concept of playing games on the cloud. Now I do know that these companies are honestly losing money hosting all these like streaming servers.
Yeah.
Heck, like even outside of gaming, like Twitch is losing Amazon money to the point where Amazon said, screw you, Twitch, you need to figure out how to make money. We're not pouring no more money into you. So I understand. I mean, hey, I mean, it would be nice if someone who has the internet infrastructure around their areas, if you look at the underground United States fiber lines that are ran from all the way from California going all the way underground to like Virginia and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole crazy network thing. So certain states have better internet than others.
Yeah, for sure.
If you have that internet capability, I can see why cloud gaming will be a valuable option. My only issue with cloud gaming on like devices such as your mobile and TV and stuff, or maybe so like streaming on your TV now, is that it only detects one X input device. You need to find a way for your cloud streamings to detect multiple X input devices. So that way you can play multiplayer games on the cloud.
I don't think it's a detection issue. I think it's a logging into multiple profiles issue. Because for Xbox, so you have to log into a different profile for every guest.
I'm about to say you could. They did it on a 360. Heck, you could still do it on a 360.
Yeah, but I'm saying
they have the infrastructure.
But the cloud, on the cloud, you can't log into multiple profiles at the moment. I think that's more so the issue than
they need to they need to figure it out,
because even when like I cloud boot a game on my Xbox Series, I can only do one profile. Like I can't have multiple and do multiplayer on my console via cloud.
Well, in that case, the best thing I would suggest them do is to tie a family plan in together. So that way, as long as they have that, as long as you're tied into the same family, you're gonna have those multiple guests, or even just allow the guest account.
Yeah, you can
Like,
do
there's
a
nothing
guest.
wrong
You
with
can
it.
do a guest, but on the cloud you can't. Is kind of what I'm saying. Like,
That's
you
what I'm
can't-
saying. Start implementing a guest account attach, or better yet, actually no, they're going to do this. They're going to turn this into a money grab where a one account can have. I can see this right now. Oh my god, they're going to make it where basically you have one account that can stream, and you're allowed to have up to maybe 2 to 3 or 4 guests, depending on your tier of how many guest people can also log in with you and play multiplayer games. Oh my god, I can see that happening now.
Dude, shut up before it's too late, okay?
It's already on live stream, man. I can see that happening. Oh my god, it's gonna. Oh, I just said that too. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something like that. They money hungry, but all these tiers. I mean, sure, good luck. I mean, at this point, I honestly, I just don't care anymore. I don't care. I already got my Xbox Ultimate. You got me an Ultimate. I play on my Razer Edge. I play on my phone. I play on my PC. I play on my TV.
But,
What else do you want from me?
Well, quick question for you. So you love playing on your Razer. What if this cloud tier they're now proposing is so great for you and it's a lower price?
If it's,
It's already included in
To me, it's-
Ultimate though.
I mean, because like I said, it doesn't. It
Well,
doesn't.
what if it's cheaper though? What if it's cheaper?
Okay, I'll say this: if they did a PC and cloud, I will go for the lower tier. PC and cloud put together, yes, I will drop my Ultimate for that. But the thing about it is there is nothing that can beat running games natively on my devices. Cloud streaming does not beat running games natively on my devices. Even say for instance a PC can't run it at the highest graphics, the fact that it's natively running gives me a far more superior experience. Yes, cloud gaming works, especially on my Samsung TV. I was really shocked at the input latency playing that game. They're making strides, but again, United States, or at least United States of America, our internet structure is still not there yet. If they're still working on projects where we have a majority of states that don't even have fiber yet, they're still working on the underground stuff. So yes, for certain states it could be valuable, but for other places it's just not going to be valuable. And even with like coming out with the family tiers and stuff, like I can't see someone or a family getting strictly a streaming device and then say for instance they want to play split screen co-op on TVs, even though yes, I understand new families, everyone has a phone, everyone has a tablet, but I mean, who knows, maybe them families can't afford like for a tablet for Timmy, a tablet for Jimmy as well. Maybe they have to share a TV one time, and maybe they both want to log in so they could both play split screen together. Like, I think the biggest thing that they need to work on is getting cloud gaming to work with multiple profiles underneath a family account. And God forbid they better not make a tier list for you get this account gets this many guest people. I don't know why. I just can see Microsoft doing something like that. And if they do, it's gonna be sad but hilarious at the same time. So that's just it.
Okay. And Kobe, since you jumped in, what are your thoughts about Microsoft experimenting with all these potential Game Pass tiers, additional Game Pass tiers, after they just recently announced some changes to their tiers like last week?
I honestly think about my job. I don't know if that's like normal. I work in the IT space, and I know that Xbox has a really strong cloud presence, but what I'm really pointing at is like their subscription prowess. Like they will find a way to get you locked into some 360, whether it be their Office. So it makes sense. They just want gaming to be as available to everybody. And I personally hate it. And I think that I think they're going to be flexible. If a tier doesn't do well, that tier is going to die.
Yeah.
And I think fairly the point you're also were trying to make is probably all these tiers won't come out. The ones that are responded to well
I think the
probably will.
cloud tier will. I don't think there'll be a cloud and a mobile tier. That seems like a little
Yeah.
overkill. Unless you're gonna get a whole bunch of mobile games that end up in mobile Game Pass, and you can like play those games natively at a extremely discounted price.
Yeah, I completely agreed. So
Most games in
Yeah.
the mobile space are free to play, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
maybe if you have Game Pass mobile, those games that are free to play don't have ads or something like that.
So,
Okay.
so
yeah.
it's actually funny because right now the mobile space has recently got a breakthrough. So now we can emulate Windows on our phones, and even I tested this out with this app called Winulator. I was successful in playing Rise of the Tomb Raider natively straight off my Razer Edge.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
And a lot of people have been playing Skyrim natively, Oblivion natively. It's people have been going insane with this Winulator app. So now people are now saying like, hey, why can't we get full-fledged games or games ported over to mobile when our phones and tablets are now capable of playing those games around the 360 and PlayStation 3 era?
Because Resident Evil 4
It's
only sold 3,000 copies on iOS. That's why.
I was gonna say,
No,
I think it's hard to capture that market.
I mean, the mobile market is really a car capture, but one of the things the the market is lacking, which a lot of people across the world are saying, is that we can now get full-fledged AAA titles. And unfortunately, it is you thinking that like microtransactions on certain games are bad. Like imagine First Descended times 2 with microtransaction. It is really bad. And the only reason why like half these countries stay, especially South Korea and like China, is the goddamn waifu games like Punishing Gray Raven, Snowbreak. Those games are microtransactions galore, but goddamn, do they love to show off their waifus?
I think Capcom scared everyone away. I don't think it's happening. I think going with Apple for your first AAA phone game release, I think was a mistake.
No, Apple, they shouldn't have picked modern games. I mean, the problem with the thing about it is that the iPhone 15, if you're going to make a gaming mobile device, you need to have proper cooling with these devices. And I know you guys are not big into the Android realm. Because I've been dabbling not just the Razer Edge, but the IO Neo, for example, the Pocket Rocket 4, or whatever it's called. There are actually dedicated gaming Android devices with proper cooling systems that can really show the true power of what these with the Snapdragon ARM-based processors can do.
Mm-hmm.
The hardware is there, the development is not, because again, like it's kind of hard to get these people to make AAA games when, and even I am subject to this, and I know I've been giving Jubei a hard time for Bunny, but I have played Snowbreak, and this is my character, a big titty waifu character that just so happens to be very strong, but
you don't play first strength.
I do actually. I don't even use her. She's just on the screen. I got stronger characters. Yes. If they want to do a mobile tier, they can do a mobile tier with making games port over to mobile. They can port over the 360 library. You will be surprised at what the specs are in the 360 back in the day compared to the phones now. It is possible. It is doable. They just don't want to do it.
Just make the mobile tier the cloud tier. Combine the two.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Well,
that covers your phone. That covers your Amazon Fire Sticks. That covers your Samsung TVs with this app. And it'll cover any future things.
Yeah, maybe like the cloud tier, like $7.99, and then call it a day.
Yeah,
a $7.99 cloud tier would shake things up.
Yeah.
Bruh.
It would, but them servers too. Remember, yeah, Microsoft holding all those servers that costs money.
Listen,
Them factories with all
it
them
would
servers.
pay for itself.
They
It would
own
pay
their
for itself.
it is expensive, but they own their own servers, so it kind of mitigates the cost. Also, it's not the same as like someone borrowing from AWS or having to
That is
purchase.
true, but I mean, well, outside of gaming, they just recently did had like a crazy hack, and like over a couple 100,000 machines have disappeared.
OVMs.
So there's been a lot of stuff going on behind Microsoft scene that they're dealing with. That's been affecting not just the gaming industry, but just Microsoft products as a whole.
Yeah, we had that whole outage this weekend that I don't know too much about yet, but yeah, I'll figure it out later.
Oh, I know
yeah,
a bunch
I can say a
about
little
that,
bit about
bro.
that.
I
was
was
gonna
dealing
say.
with that at work. I've been dealing with that at work since Friday.
But
Oh,
all I know is
yeah.
everyone was complaining because the one thing Microsoft doesn't let go down is Teams.
Yeah, Teams is
But it
going
wasn't-
down.
It's not a Microsoft issue though. It's a CrowdStrike issue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's CrowdStrike.
Screwed it up.
And CrowdStrike, and their CEO is a smug bastard. This is also not the first time this has happened under his watch. Like, I have some shit to say about that, but go on.
This is a
Yeah.
gaming podcast, not an IT cyber attack. Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, we're all in IT in some special way, so
But yeah, so we got Kofi, we got Nappy. Zero, what are your thoughts on these additional tiers that are supposed to be potentially coming our way from Microsoft?
I'm over it, man. What are we doing? Like, what? Why? I don't understand why they keep making things like so needlessly complicated and so needlessly spread out and open. Like, just slot whatever new stuff you want into the things that already exist. Like, what's wrong with what we have right now? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what's wrong with what we have right now. I guess you could add.
I would argue what's wrong with it right now is that you're not going to get a lot of people to buy a Fire Stick and game solely via their Fire Stick over the cloud, paying $20 a month. And I think that's what they're trying to combat as far as the cloud tier is concerned.
I mean,
And maybe, and like, sure, but my initial thought is, how many people do you expect to get with this in general?
They want they want to reach 3 billion. That's what they said. So
like,
the infrastructure, even in the United States, the infrastructure is not there. For a lot of countries, the infrastructure isn't there to make that the sole gaming experience.
and that again, we talked about last time. Like, that's also a culture shift. Like, long before you get to, can our infrastructure handle it? Can you change the culture of, I buy consoles, I play games, to I pop this thing in and now I play games? Like, and
I mean,
Xbox
hey,
has
look at
not
Gen
seen-
Alpha.
but they still got quite some time to come up
they want
to like really take advantage of it in that way. So we're still talking 10 years down the line.
They want every screen to be an Xbox. That's what they say inside of Microsoft. Every screen is an Xbox.
And I understand the dream. It seems like an absurd thing to chase, but by all means, I'm not a CEO at Xbox, so what do I know? But it's the thing that frustrates me about them. And just like with the whole Game Pass thing, I'm paying this first and foremost. I don't understand why I can't buy a yearly subscription. Now, I understand in principle, like, you just want the most money out of me as possible, but it's an absurd position to have. Almost nowhere else does this.
You do a yearly subscription to Netflix?
No. In fact, the only ones that really exist that way are.
I think
well,
Disney,
actually,
I think,
can you do a naming subscription to Netflix?
I think you do a yearly subscription of the Disney bundle. I think you can do a yearly subscription of that. You can like pay like $200 or whatever for the entire year for that.
Yeah.
but I don't think
Netflix does not have one.
Yeah, I don't think Netflix has one.
Interesting.
So I think Netflix is
I think Disney has
because
one. But
if Disney has it, then I would assume Hulu has it because they're the one and the same
yeah, that's
company.
what I'm saying. The bundle, the triple bundle, the
Yeah.
ESPN Plus, Disney, and Hulu. I think you can buy a year outright of that. I think you can.
Amazon has it.
Yeah, Amazon. I'm sure they have a yearly.
And Apple TV has it. So even discounting Netflix, it seems more of the industry standard, particularly in like Xbox likes to be like coy and funny with this, but like you're a software provider. And there aren't, as far as in my field or my knowledge, there aren't a lot of softwares that are strictly month by month.
I
Not
think
Adobe.
I think Adobe is on strictly month by month, isn't it?
No, Adobe is yearly.
They have a yearly and a monthly,
Yeah,
but right now
yeah.
Adobe's being sued. So
Yeah, they have a yearly.
we're about to see some changes.
Adobe be scamming.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
that is the biggest scam ever. Is Adobe right now?
Yeah,
so,
that's why
like,
the EU is suing them.
Yeah, so like every
Especially
little
when,
random
like-
thing that is software, you can get on a yearly subscription. Why are we still doing this? Why are we still doing this, Xbox or Microsoft? Like, what is happening? What is the again? I guess I understand it from just like we just want to get money out of you, but like you're getting money out of us anyway, so this isn't some big thing. Also, I'll never be sensitive to $1 billion company.
Read.
So like I don't really care how much money you need to make Microsoft. You already made all the money that you basically can make. Everything else is just extra. So everything about them, and this is again, I'm happy that they're coming out with games. I'm happy that maybe they're moving away from the Series S. But everything in this generation feels so needlessly complicated. And I don't understand why. I don't understand it because they keep having to like pivot on the back foot. Or because there's so many shake-up and changes. But like everything feels so needlessly complicated when this is simple. This is not hard.
So
Game Pass is fine as it is. You can add the Fire Stick tier and keep that as it is. You know, my general question is, why are you raising prices? For what? What have you
server cost? The cost of
I-
keeping those servers up and running.
Microsoft, you got more money than God. You do not need our money to keep those servers running. What are you doing? And then you raising costs. What are you providing me with here, bro? Like the
Wait,
games are
who's
coming.
that?
The
Who's-
games are coming now. Like they're now coming. Like what do you mean? Like, and what if they don't? So now you charge me enough, and I'm paying for Game Pass again, and you've not really provided me any true value for Game Pass for an Xbox gamer. Not just in general. Like, you know, Game Pass is cool for everywhere, but like I can jump anywhere from PS Plus to EA to Ubisoft to get like other people's games. Where are your games? And your whole selling point is day one. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it outside of just like blind greed, but I don't think that can be it. Like I just don't want to believe that it's just like naked capitalism, pure greed. We want to take you for everything that you're worth because they've not been as brazen about it if that's always been their core motto. So I'm very confused at what's going on and why they make all of these, like, they've had so much seemingly good press recently that this wiped it all away. And I feel like it
Damn,
wiped it all away.
That summer show, everyone forgot about the showcase all of a sudden.
Now all the people talk about is Game Pass. And that should be kind of the least talked about thing as a whole because Game Pass only works when you got the games inside of it. So now that they gave us a whole showcase,
oh, we lost you.
Lost
Yeah.
zero.
with this upgraded Game Pass.
Microsoft is cutting off his internet connection.
Microsoft coming for you.
We gotta go over
and
to
me-
Linux, man.
Yeah, maybe it is, but like, so I'll slow down since I seem to be breaking up a bit. But like, I don't get it, man. Like, somebody's got to make this make sense to me.
I think this is simple. This is simple 4 tiers. Should be cloud streaming only, Xbox Ultimate, PC Ultimate, and both of the Xbox Ultimate and PC Ultimate includes cloud streaming, and then just Ultimate God tier, which has everything. should be
Why-
that should be the only 4.
There's too many ultimates.
Why are we
man.
even
No.
dealing with PC Ultimate? Why is it not wrapped into one?
Well, I'm
What is the
saying
functional
I'm just,
difference between PC and console?
The functional
Price.
difference.
PC Ultimate includes PC and cloud streaming to mobile devices and the PC
All right,
and
so-
everything. So you got the cloud streaming as the base. Console streaming and PC console and PC should have their own separate tiers. Should be the exact same price, except one's just strictly for PC and cloud streaming. The other one's strictly for Xbox and cloud streaming. And then I guess you can call it the ultimate tier, which has PC, Xbox, and cloud.
Wait,
those should be
and another,
those are my only 4 tiers.
wait, another thing, because Reg, you just brought up why is there 2 different tiers? I have a question for Game Pass on
Slightly
PC.
cheaper.
Does that, yeah, the price, but does Game Pass on PC have Death Stranding?
It did.
It's Death Stranding
Because games
I
like
think
that can't be within the pricing model for Xbox gamers, but only for PC.
Yeah,
And there may be other
Death
games.
Stranding was in PC Game Pass. I'm not sure if it's still
yes,
there.
it is.
But it was there.
It's still Dev. You said Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Let's see, because I did saw it on Game
'Cause
Pass.
that
but
would be
that
that's
was
even more of like a
walking
It was
like
there.
cut to the wound, right? Because it's cheaper, but you're gonna have more games.
Well,
yeah, it
well,
wasn't.
PC
It got
Game
taken.
Pass-
It got taken off of Game Pass. It's now $30 on the Xbox. Xbox PC app. So
Okay.
Game Pass PC does not have the exact same catalog that Game Pass console has. And
Oh.
so there's
And is there a reason for that?
some
it's-
games are PC only, some games are like console only as far as what they
well, yeah. I mean, we get majority made it for PC. They never made it for console. Now Microsoft tries to do things to convince them to make it also console. Like they were the ones that actually reached out to the team behind damn, what was that small soldier shooter game that you guys got? Hover
Yeah, I know
nah.
what game you're talking about.
like I
Yeah,
don't
that
think-
game.
I don't think you even played a Gears trilogy on PC.
No, you cannot. You only can play
What?
Gears
Yeah.
1, Gears 4, and Gears 5.
Yeah, it's not in
You
it's
cannot-
not in PC Game Pass.
You cannot play 2 and 3 natively on your PC, which a lot of people are like, what the fuck? We can play 1, we can play 4, we can play 5. Why can't we play 2 and 3?
Yeah. So I mean it's not it's not a seamless experience between the two, and the Xbox app on PC still has a long way to go. It's just a lot of quality of life features that the Xbox app on PC just doesn't have. And because of Play Anywhere, you don't get updates as quickly as you should on the PC. So whereas like Steam, an update will come out and it gets like pushed the same day, for PC gamers on Xbox, if you're using the Xbox app, you have to wait until that.
Yeah,
Until it
they have a
certification.
stricter. Yeah, their accreditation is actually significantly more compared to
on PC.
Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
between, like-
whenever they do updates on Steam game, I mean on PC, on Xbox games on PC, their accreditation is like sometimes 2 to 3 times longer compared to Steam. Steam, it just goes through like that. Like it's literally like one accreditation.
Well, Steam
like
got
this-
some weird games. Let's be honest with you. Okay, there's some weird.
Well,
games
they
out there.
got some weird games, but
We're
it's
just-
like they
we're-
trust their
we're- We're just talking about updates though, not like
Oh,
yeah. I
I
was about to
see
say
what
they
you're
trust their
yeah.
developers to like update their games accordingly.
it's like
Like heck, they
Yeah.
still got games in early access that've been in early access for like 2 years.
if for some reason
Hence, one of them was Baldur's Gate 3.
if a game released broken on the Xbox PC app and it released broken on the Steam app, it would get fixed on Steam like 2-3 days faster.
Or it actually gets left broken for like a year, and Steam would just leave it broken.
No, I'm just
They
saying.
do
I'm
have
just saying,
abandoned early access
I'm
games.
just saying if the developer pushed out the update, it would get fixed like 2-3
Mm.
days faster on Steam than it would on the Xbox PC app.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
Uh,
that's the main reason that PC Game Pass is so significantly cheaper, is because the Xbox app is just so far behind.
and they're competing with Steam. You can't beat Steam. Steam has such a
You can
grab on the PC market.
you can catch up. No one is bulletproof. You can catch up, but you got to work really hard to do it. Like you can't just be putting out some
You know how
Gotta
many
bullshit.
use
ga-
marketing dollars.
You know
that
how
they
many-
don't use.
You know how many free games that Epic Games has given us, and Epic Games is nowhere
But-
nowhere near close.
But the Epic launcher,
Steam.
but the Epic launcher still has its issues. It's still not up to the quality standard that Steam is. So like they still got some quality of life things that they got to work on beyond just giving you free games before they'll start to move people.
Well,
over.
they gave the refund system actually gotten a lot better recently, so I'll give them that.
So
They're starting to rival Steam, and not only that, but like they still give you that 1288% trade compared to Steam's 3070 split.
okay.
So yeah, that's why that's like why you see some games that just jump on Epic Game Store first before it gets on the Steam, because especially for indie studios, they need all the money they can get, and that I'm not mad at them for going for that 12 to 88 over that 30 to 70, because that's more money in their pocket at the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
As long as you use Unreal Engine.
Yeah. But yeah. Omar, what are you thinking about all these tiers that got announced?
I give up about this topic, man. Come on. I'm not fair on this one. It's just too much, dude.
Yeah.
It's way too much.
I think Xbox has a issue with keeping their plans close to the vest. We hear about things way too early.
That's not it. They're trying too much.
Well, yeah, but I mean they're supposed to be allowed to try. But the thing is, we shouldn't hear about it until they actually know what they want to do. Like, I shouldn't know that you have like 7 other tiers in the works when only like maybe 2 of those tiers actually end up coming out.
Pump the brakes, though. Wait a minute. See what's happening with something else. Like we just got that change.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it just feels too much.
I don't think it's just you. I don't think
It
it's
is
just
too
you for
much.
sure.
Way too much.
Jubei, how are you feeling about all these new tiers that are currently in the works? They're trying to figure out what they're doing here.
I'm not changing my tier anytime soon.
Ultimate for life, because you're Captain Xbox. We know.
Ultimate for life. Yep. I'm good with Ultimate. I want them to try and see what sticks, but I need them to kind of keep some of these things close to the chest. If not,
Fire some people.
maybe,
The
yeah.
snitches.
Like, I mean, like at this point, like maybe you should be sending out surveys to Xbox users to see what people want. That way you can gauge where people are looking at for these things.
By the way,
What do I get for that survey?
Actually, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You get 10 reward points. Send us a survey though.
You said I get 10 reward points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to say I did a Chick-fil-A survey. I got a free Chick-fil-A deluxe sandwich. What is Microsoft giving me?
Okay. You know what?
I want
You're
a free
gonna
You get Call of Duty.
You're gonna go to debtor's prison over freaking Chick-fil-A because it's fucking expensive. Enjoy your $13 sandwich, sir. It's like going to Five
I'm
Guys.
just
You get 2 things and you're spending
It's not-
$45.96.
it's
Like-
not to go too far off topic. It's not, but yeah, like if you're gonna make me do, that's a good idea. If you're gonna make me do a survey though, you got to give me something
Yeah,
for taking the time to do an in-depth survey.
I mean, then you have to be in depth. Here's 5 questions, 3 questions.
Shoot. Atlas puts out an in-depth survey like every damn year. But I think we hit this Game Pass topic on the head. I mean,
Yeah.
how
I
much
think a matter of wait and see
how much
what they're gonna
further
do.
how much further will they go with these Game Pass tiers? The one thing I will say is that I don't want, as a consumer, I don't want to be like on the device that I pick, I don't want to have all these Game Pass tiers thrown in my face. I want the Game Pass tier that's marketed to me to be the one that shows up on the device that I'm using. Like if I'm on my TV and I'm looking up Game Pass, don't sell me Game Pass Ultimate if there's Game Pass Cloud for me. So when I boot up my Samsung and I'm not a console user, I want to see Game Pass Cloud sold to me. If I'm on my Fire Stick, I want Game Pass Cloud sold to me. If I'm on my phone, I only want to see Game Pass Mobile advertised to me. Don't talk to me about no Ultimate.
They're not gonna do that, though. They want you
They should.
everywhere.
They
But
should.
no,
They
they
should though, because
because it makes sense.
it gets real confusing when you start seeing all these crazy tiers, and I'm just getting into this stuff for the first time. I know people understand how subscription models work, but but I don't know of any subscription model that has 7 fucking tiers. Do you?
That's why I literally said they're doing too much.
I don't know of any subscription model that has like 7 tiers.
I literally
So-
just
Because
told
when you get there,
they're
you're like,
doing
well, I
too
don't
much.
know what to choose.
Like,
I mean,
you
you're really
know,
just going to be like,
like,
I don't know.
Netflix
It's
is-
actually here's a simple thing they're going to get you to do. They're going to get you to that Ultimate by saying like, hey, only Ultimate gets day one releases.
Yeah, but
You
But,
get all
like,
the other side content
when I go on
to get you in, and then upgrade to Ultimate to get that day one.
when I go to
That's-
sign
think
up
that's
for
what their
like
plan
Disney
is.
Plus or Netflix, it's like you want 4K, you want broke, or you want I'm super broke and I want all the ads. Those are the 3 tiers, and I get to choose 1080p, 4K, broke.
Right. And I use a lot of those broke tiers.
Hey, chill, man. I'm actually okay. I'm starting to get okay with them damn ads. Look, man, it's hard out here. man.
Wow.
Look, man, prices have gone up. My BG went. My car insurance just went up like $70,
Man,
and they said, "Oh, there's been a lot of car accidents and thefts around your area." What's it got to do with me?
my shit ain't been stolen. I shoot niggas.
That's what I'm saying.
We good over here.
I'm just saying prices have been going up, and I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
bro, like, I need something. Something needs to give.
Oh,
If I gotta
man.
watch some ads, screw it. It's gonna be back to cable TV again. Watch like 3 or 4 ads before you continue the show.
Yeah. My kids just got me to sign up for fucking Hulu yesterday. I'm like, oh my gosh. So,
I'm
well, because I have Crunchyroll, but they wanted to watch Boruto, but Boruto is only available in dub on Hulu. So,
really.
yeah. It's in sub on Crunchyroll. It's on dub on Hulu. So, these damn licenses, just they get you. But
They do.
Yeah.
let's roll into these outros. We had a pretty long show. Definitely a marathon show for us, 3 hours. So let's go ahead and get you guys out of here. We all know we got jobs and stuff to do in the morning. Jube, where can people find you? What are you be playing this week?
Yeah. You can find me at Jube X Sensei on gaming platforms, Jube Sensei everywhere else. I will be getting back to the grind in college football. Yeah, I also need to touch on Fortnite to at least unlock the Fallout armor before the season is over. So something to kick down the road like everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, college football for sure.
All right. College football demon over there. Nappy, where can people find you? What will you be playing and reviewing?
So yes, you can find me on YouTube and Twitter with just typing in Nappy Senshi. So as far as the mobile side is not just going to get the Razer Kishi V2 controller review, but also going to get the Razer Edge. That goes along with it. So right now, this originally was like around like a $400 gaming Android tablet, but it's been on sale for the past like 2 months at $250 and sometimes drop down to $200. So I'm going to review this. As far as controller wise, I still got the three 8-bit Do Xbox version controllers, which I'm reviewing. I have the Ultimate GameCube controller that works for the Nintendo GameCube, Wii, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Has 2 programmable back buttons. Hall Effect joysticks and basically Hall Effect triggers. The good old loving Nintendo GameCube controller that my girlfriend beat me in Star Fox all salt too many times. So I now don't like that game. And the newly controller that came in the mail, which I forgot the name by Paper Art, the CRKC S Neo controller. This is just one of the many models that they came out with. I like the green and black splash paint art design. So this for Nintendo Switch, PC, iOS, and Android. So yeah, you can look forward for this controller. But as far as games, First Ascended, I'm getting a little bit back into Warframe, just playing that around because they got some extra content, and I want to shoot things with the AK in Warframe. And also, I'm going to be playing Modern Warfare 2, the War Z mode, because that's the best battlefield I got right now, as of right now. So, in between, before we get controller showcase for Nappy, look, sir, Yobi, that is a lot of controllers.
You bought them. What's the problem?
I got like, he wants a showcase of everything. Maybe that's like a yearly thing. Maybe like
You got to
at
be
the end
like
of the year
Marquez
out-
Brownlee.
Nah, it's
Okay,
like it's like MTV Cribs, bro. You gotta show off them controllers.
Yeah.
yeah, just
Do what?
I
Do an
don't even- I
award
don't-
ceremony, like most innovative. You know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could do an end of the year thing, but like so a lot of my controllers are in drawers, believe it or not. I still got controllers in boxes. I still got the original boxes. Like I got this mobile controller that's still in this box. I haven't even got a chance to open this one.
Well, we know.
So like I know I
You're a
need a lot
hoarder.
of I'm like, we're not gonna talk about that. Oh my gosh, she already told. She says I need to give away some of my controllers to sell them, but still.
After the showcase. After the showcase.
I know I'm a build my dedicated shrine. Yobi, I hear you. I'm reading your comment. Yes, I will definitely show off all my controllers. Probably at the end of the year for all the reviews I've done. It's just, summertime, been a little bit busy. I've been busy with work because I had this crazy big project. I promise you by the end of this year, I will give you a showcase of majority of my controllers, because a lot of them are right now sitting in drawers. And there's a lot I actually haven't used in quite some time that I think it's time for me to probably let go. So unfortunately, no, I ain't breaking up with her. What are you talking about? No.
Wow.
Controllers over hose, man. Controllers over hose.
Controller.
Good Lord.
No, I mean,
Why y'all
no, I
doing this,
can't.
man? Why are y'all doing this man nappy so dirty? That's awful.
Y'all, you know what, man? Yeah. I'm cutting off my camera. I'm gonna go sip my tea. I gotta collect all these controllers up and give Yobi his game of the year or controller of the year video that he won so badly in my little 800 square foot apartment with drawers full of controllers. Damn.
Oh man. Omar, where can people find you? What will you be playing?
People can find me at Carl_Job on Twitter and Other Player Podcast every Saturday at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Great show. Hit that like button, share the stream out. As for me, I'm close to beating Bo, and after it, either Remnant 2 or the
Yes.
game that was just released on in Game Pass, the action adventure one.
Flintlock?
I forgot what
Which
it is.
one?
Wait, that's
Flintlock.
the Dark Souls like game, Flintlock, or are you talking
No,
about
no.
the
Are you
Flintlock's like
talking?
an
Are you
RPG.
talking about? Are you talking about
Path of the Goddess?
No. All three I know. It's called Dungeons of Hinterberg.
Yeah, okay.
Oh
Dungeon
yeah,
of what?
yeah.
I
Dungeons
am
of-
Dungeons
gonna
of
play.
Hinterberg.
I am gonna play Flintlock, like it's on my radar.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I played the demo for Flintlock. I enjoyed. What
It
I'm
was
playing.
good. Okay. I wasn't sure
Yeah,
what to
it
think
was
about
good.
that game.
It's Souls light, I would say. It got a jump button and it's way less difficult than a Souls game. And also the Kineto game I played. It's a tower defense game. I played the demo, and I also enjoyed what I played from what I played. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna play. It's just Bo It's like a 3 or 5 game literally got released in 1 month.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mhm.
you gotta pick your
Mm.
battle. I'm just close with Bo after it either Dungeons of Hinterberg or who knows, Flintlock. But yeah,
Yeah,
great show.
Omar's out here eating. He out here eating good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
when you game, you game. You don't talk about games for nothing. You play them.
Yes, you
Facts.
do.
Right. Right. And Kofi, where can people find you? What will you be playing?
As usual, guys, creative_Kofi on Twitter. I was a little bit incorrect with the Furyu Japanese only JRPG. It didn't come out on the 18th. It comes out on the 25th, so it will be out this week. And you know what's interesting? I actually will have a week or like 4 or 5 days. I'll be home by myself while my family is starting vacation without me. So maybe I can really like dive into that game, and then by Monday of next week, I can talk to you guys about it. I'll look at my calendar. I would love to like have some Game Boy posted because this will really be our first time seeing it. And then of course we can either take a dump on Furyu or really praise them up for making. I think this is their 7th new IP in like 5 years.
Oh,
They go really crazy, and a lot of their games, they don't really work out that great. They do not chart well on over there in like I forget what this Media Create. I think it's Media Create that tracks sales over in Japan. But this one game, because they have like that aesthetic that looks like Versus 13, people have been paying attention, and they were quick to announce that they were getting it localized, within a few months. So hopefully it's good. Other than that, guys, I just beat the Pyromancer on First Descendants. Oh my god! I mean, what? Why is
So
this?
that's
Why
the,
is
that
Pyromancer
that
so
that is
ridiculous?
exactly where the spike, the little difficulty spike happens with the pyromancer. He is the
Yo,
I
one
don't know.
boss
I don't know.
that
Dead
he
Bride
has
fucked
like
me up too.
no, seriously,
what'd you
the
say, Jube?
pyromancer. Wait, what
I
would you say,
said, I
Jube?
said the bride's fucking me up too. So
Yeah, but the pyromancer was that one boss where he has like a 85% immunity to bullets, and you have to use your abilities. But then not only that, because he's a fire base, he's has a strong resistance against fire, has a strong resistance against lightning. So if you don't have ice or poison, ooh, you're in for a rough time.
Yeah, and
But
here's the
yeah,
thing.
that
I
boss,
prepped for
that
him
boss,
all through the White Knight Gulch. Like I came in there with I had high resistance, like 2600. I still died against him like 35 times. Like with I'm not playing solo. I'm
that
playing in a
remember when
party.
remember I was telling you before about when they say recommended that resistance. If you do not meet that threshold, you will get one shot it.
Oh yeah, and I saw
And
some people get
that
one shot it. And I'm in there with Glay,
yes,
so I'm already taking more damage than most.
yeah. So I mean, I'm glad you beat that boss. I mean, that congratulations, you've now just hitting a new difficulty spike for the rest of the game until you
Yeah.
beat the main story, and then you're going to get the new difficulty spike.
Ew.
Ooh, man.
All right. Oh, and then Omar or Nappy or anybody, now that Remnant 2 is crossplay, definitely excited to go back because I paid for that DLC. I have not played it.
I got
And
the
it's in
DLC as
Geisha,
well.
too.
I have not played it.
And
I have not
yeah,
played it
Geisha is
either.
always
If you wanna start a new character with me, I'm down. Especially with you being free a few days home alone. Hey, if you want, hit me up. I don't mind playing with you because I know Remnant is meant to be played with friends.
Yeah, and it's in Game Pass. So I don't think anybody in this panel has a excuse.
Actually, it's in PlayStation Plus as well.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yep.
Nobody has an excuse, PlayStation or Xbox. All right. And last but not least, Zero, where can we find you? More importantly, where can they find us? Not saying you're not important. But yeah.
No, find me, Zero X everywhere. Pretty much everywhere will be. I didn't mention at the top of the show, but like Evo was this past weekend. You guys should definitely watch some of the Evo highlights. There's a new Evo Moment 38. Look it up. Sonic Fox is the GOAT of
Yeah,
goddamn
that was
Mortal Kombat.
amazing. Literally, I
Fox,
couldn't help that.
Punk.
That was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
You talking about
Um,
the wrestling dude who won? Was it the wrestling dude? My bad. Go
No,
ahead.
Sonic Fox
No,
is
Sonic Fox,
the furry. Yeah,
the
he's the
furry.
furry dude.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm taking away. Go ahead.
Pharaoh, you'll be happy. Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners just showing up in Guilty Gear.
Oh, okay.
She's their guest fighting game character.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Lucy.
Yeah, Samurai Jack is coming to Multiverses along with Beetlejuice. And the GOAT Hihachi, who is thought to be dead, is back in Tekken. So we're having some good times. Fighting game scene is eating. Right?
Yes.
We're eating quite good,
Well.
guys.
Eating
Yeah.
well, and I want to go on the record and say, black people are the best at fighting games. Don't care. This past Evo then showed the truth.
We are weirdly competent in fighting games for something I don't know why. It
For
particularly
something
like
like
Tekken.
with a DualSense controller. It's like y'all love the DualSense controller.
I don't know what's
Are
going
we?
on, bro.
It's like the fighting game genre. Like even against arcade sticks, DualSense controllers just coming in and just whooping ass. I'm like, damn.
When things get rough.
I don't
you
know
can
who's
always
writing
pull
this-
the controller. You know what I'm saying?
Like I don't know who's writing the script for black people this season, but they focused on that fighting game subplot pretty heavy. So that's cool. That's
Hey,
awesome.
Hey, the fighting game genre is I don't know. It's there. It has a dedicated fan base. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, man. So go watch some Evo highlights. It's one of the better Evos we've had in the past couple of years. So like, go check it out. But
Facts.
when you're done watching Evo, or watch it if you want to watch it and listen to us at the same time, I think you can do that. And if you want to listen to us, by all means, look at us on YouTube, Spotify, Google. We're always there. Please give us a listen. Like, comment, and subscribe. As always, thank you. You could be doing anything else, and now that I know, really, you can sort of multitask with us, so you can be doing something else while still watching us. But it's important that you still watch and or listen, and we appreciate you for that. So we will see you next time, and thank you.
All right. And I just want to thank you, everyone, for coming through and getting your weekly dose of that vitamin G. We are out. Peace.
Hey.
Later.
I'm on the outside looking in, and I wanna be back on the inside. I don't wanna be left on the outside, all alone. All alone.
You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. Rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. Vitamin G. Vitamin G. Got what you need.
I'm on the outside looking in, and I wanna be back on the inside. I don't wanna be left on the outside, all alone.
Vitamin G. Got what you need. Vitamin G. Got what you need.
All
Vitamin
alone.
G. Discussing that heat in the street, and we got just what you need on Vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G. You rockin' with beats, discussing the heat in the streets. Take over the west and the east. I got what you need, a dose of this vitamin G.